Afternoon in New Jersey. Two massive fires this morning. One in West New York tore through a row of stores. That other in Union City burned through at least 6 buildings, leaving some 50 people homeless. New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson live in Union City with breaking information on both fires. Anthony?
Yeah, we're talking about 2 5-alarm fires within 5 miles of each other. Right now, we're standing here in Union City where a very active fire scene is still taking place down here on Bergen Line Avenue. Let's just let you take a look at the firefighters and the work they're doing, pouring more water on smoke and a lot of flames. About 6 buildings are involved in this fire. We talked to the mayor a little bit earlier. He was telling us he believes it started in a business on the lower level, and about 50 people that live in apartments above have now been displaced. Firefighters, of course, have been extremely busy between the 2 fires down here today. I got a chance to talk to one fire chief. He was saying they were fighting the other fire less than 5 miles away from here up in West New York. And then around 8 o'clock, 8:45, they got word that they needed to shift their apparatus and then move down here. Luckily, they have the North Hudson Regional Fire Apparatus and a whole lot of mutual aid coming from other fire departments all over this area, including from Bergen and Essex County. So a lot of firefighters are working still at both seams. And one thing that we could tell you, neither fire is under control at this point in time. So let us just let you listen to the mayor of Union City. He was telling us about this fire and what they're trying to do for those who have been displaced.
We're trying to contain the fire. They were trying to hold it from going to the building on the end over here, which is the meat market. Looks like it's already in that building, so we have about 6 structures fully involved.
Any injuries or anything like that that we know about?
So far, not that I know of. We do have all the fire victims. We're bringing them down to the Bruce Walter Rec Center on 5th and West, and my office will be down there to assist them, to relocate them for tonight, and then figure out where we're going from here.
And just a few moments ago, I did get an opportunity to talk to the man in charge of both of these fires doing the Hudson Regional. And he was saying that he was working both of these fires at the same time. Hundreds of firefighters still at this scene. Now, earlier, our John Del Giorno was overhead at Newscopter 7 taking a look down on this fire here in Union City as the flames were shooting out of the roof.
Heavy flames burning up through the roof of these 3 apartment buildings on Bergen Line Avenue in Union City. We're right at the intersection with 11th Street. Fire broke out here mid-morning, and you can see 3 buildings now involved in this blaze. Heavy flames up through the 2nd and 3rd stories of these buildings. It looks like some stores on the 1st floor and apartments on the floors above that. Firefighters now using every angle they can. They're on the adjacent rooftops along with tower ladders. Bergen Line Avenue, that's closed down just a few blocks south of Route 495 and the approach to the Lincoln Tunnel. And we're in Newscopter 7 over Union City. John Del Giorno, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
And as you heard, John was talking about a fire here in West New York, also on Bergen Line Avenue. That was the earlier fire. Started around 4:30 this morning. A number of businesses were involved in that fire. We're talking about a nail salon, a smoke shop, a repair shop, a beauty store, and a Carvel ice cream store also involved in that fire. We understand that 15 families have been displaced, so a lot will be done over this next few hours to try to help all of these people that are now lost their homes. Of course, they'll be trying to figure out exactly what they're going to do at this situation. But once again, both fires still very active scenes at this point in time as firefighters continue to open the roof. When they open the roof, the flames shoot up, but that way they can go ahead and pour more water onto the flames. I asked the fire chief whether or not the firefighters were getting tired out here battling 2 fires. He said at this point in time, everybody seems to be okay. No injuries to any of the firefighters at this point in time, and none of the civilians. The people that live in there have been hurt. We did see one woman a little bit earlier. She did not want to go on camera and talk to us, but she did tell us that her cat was still inside, and she was very concerned, and she was shedding a lot of tears about that. So we got 2 big fires, 2 active fires still going on right now. Hundreds of firefighters are involved in these 2 fires. The one up in West New York, once again, less than 5 miles away from this scene of the fire here in Union City. That's the report, the latest on both fires. And of course, they'll have to look at these fires at some point in time to see if there is really any connection. At this point in time, they're not saying if it is, but they can't rule that possibility out.